Hello, hello, Tammy Cinematic Skeins. Welcome. If you're new here, I'm Tammy of Cinematic Skeins. I dye, knit, spin, crochet, do crafty things. I get interrupted by my dogs all the time. They're in here right now, probably gonna knock something over. I go off on tangents, forget what I'm talking about. I ramble. I'm undiagnosed ADHD. Yes. So welcome. If that's your vibe, cool. Did you just eat my candy? Really? How dare you? That was mine. Glad it wasn't chocolate. Get out. Get out. You ate my candy. You gotta go. That was my last one. Yeah, get out. No, get out. Get... Go with Theo. Bye. You ate my candy. You gotta go. Apparently Benny likes sweet tarts. Anyway, no, get out. See? Dogs. What's I talking about? All right, so this video is primarily going to be very fiber heavy because I finally got my shipment from Haunui wool, which I'm a little confused about. So is it Haunui or Haunui? I'm not sure. Either way, it's wool from New Zealand. It's gorgeous. I really liked it. I showed you guys what I had last time. I had gotten the ebony and the ebony silk, and yeah, they were just super pretty. Yes, I bought some more. And then I got some samplers. So I'm going to show you guys all of the samplers. Now the medium, is it medium comb top? I think they're all comb top. Or it might just be, I don't know. Anyway, I ordered 2 sampler sets. One is medium and one is just the comb top sampler. Now, disclaimer, is that the right word? The comb top sample is not what you would get if you ordered it. They changed it around because I had already ordered fiber before, the fiber I already showed you guys. So she changed around some of the colors so I wouldn't have repeats. Also, because I ordered 2 samplers, she wanted me to have a little bit of everything, which I totally appreciate. So I don't have any duplicates, I don't think. So yeah. So I have the comb top, and then I have the medium wools, which I'm still getting into my fiber, but you know, for my primary fiber is merino. I have some yak in here and some silk blends and cashmere blends and whatnot. So Haunui or Haunui is new to me, and so far I have been able to spin 100 grams of it. So I've only spun the one. I dyed the other 100 grams I had, and I really enjoyed spinning it. It might be my new favorite, and I am looking forward to trying all of the things. I still can't feel this finger, but my thumb is still good. It was numb when I woke up this morning, so I think it might have been the position I was sleeping in or whatever, but I can feel it again, so we're good. Oh, and I got a letter from my insurance company asking if my back issues were due to an accident because they don't want to pay the bill. And I was like, no, I woke up this way. No accidents unless you count sleep. But anyway, we'll see what they say. I did not get the epidural. I opted not to because I slept fine the night before. And honestly, my pain is now limited to this area. It's not shooting down my arm. And that was the pain that was like, I almost wrecked my car because it's really bad when I'm in the car for some reason. So driving irritates my back, I guess. But anyway, so it would hurt so bad that I'm just like, can't drive. Oh my God, I'm going to die. So it's not doing that anymore. So I decided that it is not worth having somebody stick something close to my spine that, you know, has the potential risk of paralyzing me. No, thank you. Because then I would have to get rid of my dogs and get a well-behaved dog, and no. Although, just FYI, what do they call it? Medical directive. Here's my medical directive. If I'm ever in a position to where I would need a special needs animal, get me a giant Schnauzer. I don't want a shepherd. I don't want a golden. I want a giant Schnauzer. I know it's possible. I have seen giant Schnauzer service dogs. I have a book about a famous one named Ralf. It's out of print right now, but giant Schnauzer service dog is the way to go. So if anything happens, if I lose the ability to do something or other and I need a service animal, giant Schnauzer, y'all heard it here. Make sure my family does what I asked them to do. Although knowing my family, they probably won't even know or care. But anyway, I want a giant Schnauzer service dog. Yes, that is all. Anyway, let's get into things. I am going to show a couple of yarny related things first, and then it's going to all about the Haunui wool. Haunui. I'm just going to keep pronouncing it multiple ways until somebody tells me the right way. I did look it up online, and I think it says Haunui, but that's, my brain doesn't want to say it that way. It wants to say it as Haunui. And that's kind of like the muscle burrow. Everybody says it any kind of way they want. So hopefully no one is offended. I mean, it is probably a cultural thing. So if you know how to say Haunui, however it's supposed to be pronounced, let me know and I will practice it until it's ingrained in my head so I say it right. Okay, that's enough chit chat. All right, let's show some things. Yes? Okay. I have not worked on my sweater because I am out of lighter colors to mix in with the moody colors. So I haven't really touched it. I did start on my Marled socks. I have needles stuck in here. Oh my God. Ah! Things are jumping. I did start on these. I'm doing them 2 at a time because why not? They're not 2 at a time right now because I always separate when I'm doing my heel turns, and then I'll make them 2 at a time again when they're both at the same place, because I like to do my heel stuff on DPNs. Anyway, I've gotten this far on one sock. This is a mini from Ginger Snap whatever the name of the place is, the Ginger Snap. It was a sock set I bought and it came with a black mini and just a plain undyed Marled mini. So I used that for my cuff. But that's my sock so far. Aren't they pretty? And I did the honeycomb heel flap gusset, which is my new thing now that I like to do. And this one, I still need to do the heel flap thing, and then they'll both be at the same spot and I can put them back on the big cables and continue my 2 at a time thing. I know I'm weird. My 2 at a time, I have to split them up for certain parts because that's how my brain works. So I started those, and dogs. This will be a spoiler. Boys, sorry. This will probably be a spoiler, so fair warning. But I'm going to show you the yarn first. So I am doing the Muppet Shawl Mystery Knit Along hosted by Lyrical Knits. I think that's right. But it's a Muppet mystery shawl. I'm excited about it. And I'm using the same colors, sort of, like the same rainbow colors that she used in her pattern. Partially because it's color coded. So when she shows us, like on the color work chart, she has the color that she used for it. And my brain will mix things up if I don't do it the same way. Anyway, I was going to do a rainbow anyway, because black rainbows. So anyway, I dyed some Sister to the Fates. See, my black is black, y'all. Yeah. Sister to the Fates. And I dyed some rainbow colors. I dyed this yellow, and I gotta say, I like it. My yellow is orange based. And golden, I like it. So what you do is you dye a really bright yellow, and then you dip it in some pink quickly. And then you get this cute orange halo around your yellow yarn. What's it called? Glazed. Yes. Tips of the trade. There you go. So this is my yellow. I haven't named these colors. I have to make sure I can reproduce them because I didn't write anything down. because of course I didn't. Orange, so yellow orange. Where's my red? Did I leave it in the other room? Nope. Red. Normally I dye a bluer shade of red, but I was trying to use limited dyes, so I didn't have all this stuff sitting next to my stove. So these were all dyed with the same colors of dye. And then I dyed, what did I call this color? This one does have a name. This is, I think it's Scram. Did I name it Scram? I think it's Scram. This is my Grouch yarn because it's green with a brown glaze. So it looks kind of dirty, like Oscar. So this is my Grouch yarn. And then this is my favorite shade of purple. It's very blue leaning. And then I can't remember this blue because it was a one of a kind. I dyed a different blue to go with this, but it got really tangled. All of my 50 gram skeins are tangled for some reason. It might be me. I was saying it wasn't me, but it might be me. It might, because the way the ties are done, I might be winding them weird because I wound another one yesterday and it was fine. So I can't remember if that came out of the same bag though. Because I said this on Instagram, but I did go back after all of these colors were like tangled. I went back and got a bare skein out of the same bag that I pulled these out of, and it also was tangled. So it wasn't the dyeing process that tangled it, it's just straight up tangled. I have a feeling it's the way that the manufacturer did the ties on this particular batch of yarn that caused it to tangle. So if anybody bought this yarn for me, like a 50 gram skein, and it was super tangled, my bad, not my fault. It's a manufacturer issue, in my opinion. Anyway, so these were the 6 colors that I'm using for my rainbow. And spoiler for clue 1, 1, 2, 3. I'm not done with it. This is the first part. Oh, okay. Strings. Of course I'm doing it in black. These were weird to do, these little lumpy things. But yeah, I'm halfway through the clue, I think. Or I have one part left. I don't know. Clue 1 was longer than I expected it to be. But I think, all right, so this one is for Beaker. And I think the next one is the Yip Yips. So I'm on the Yip Yip clue. The aliens that do the bobbing up and down and then they hide their face. This is fun. Anyway. Oh, maybe I'll call this Sunny Days. Muppets. Anyway. So that's what I'm working on right now. A mystery knit. And I still really want to cast on this, but I have to find a pattern first. I want a V-neck, but all the V-necks I've found are like super thick. It's like a rolled over ribbing and I don't like it. Look, I just want a simple, like, even if it's just like a I-cord V-neck, that's what I want. I want an I-cord V-neck and just a like comfy raglan style sweater with that yarn. I just had to find a pattern because I can't do it in my head. Anyway, while I was dyeing those, I decided I wanted to attempt to do a yarn that looks like stonewash. I think I did it. Doesn't this look like black stonewash jeans? Doesn't it? It does, right? That's what I was going for. But I like it. And then I had some leftover dye, so I mixed it all together and dyed this really pretty tan color. Focus. Okay, and then I told you guys I was able to spin because I can feel my thumb, right? So I finished some fiber that I had already been spinning. This was by Butterfly Girl Designs, and I think this is the Grenada one. I might be wrong. I'll check. I have to find the tag. And if I'm wrong, I'll put it down here what the name of this fiber was. But I really like it. Look at the colors. Look at all the colors. See all the colors? Yes. And then I was able to spin, not that well, mind you, because my fingers were numb. This was mostly spun while my fingers were fine. The plying was done while my fingers were numb. This was spun while my fingers were numb. Spun and plied. This is the ebony Haunui that I got. Isn't that pretty? And you know what? Even though they're different wools, look at these together. I think they belong together. I think they belong together. I gotta find something that puts these together. Maybe like a bandana cowl or something. I think these look amazing together. Yes? Look at that. I think so. Anyway, this is delightful. Like I said, this was so much fun to spin. Here's the thing. I haven't finished these yet, so they're probably gonna bloom or whatever. This one is balanced. Huh? Yes. Proud of myself, right? This one. And I know I haven't finished it yet, and that might take out some of this, but yeah, this one's not balanced. Pull, twist. Whatever. In my defense, my damn fingers were numb, so. But this is beautiful, and it's so soft, you guys. It's so soft. So soft. And Haunui Hoggett is lamb wool. So this is very delightful. All right. We're almost at the Haunui samplers. I also found some fiber in my mail that I forgot I ordered. I love forgetting that I bought things. Because I'm like, mail day is always a fun surprise. This is from Camaj Fiber Arts. They're the ones that do the spinning box. And see, I told you guys I got a raise and I subscribed to row 1 again. Why didn't I subscribe back to the spinning box, you wonder? Because I have a crap ton of fiber and I need to spin it because I don't have anywhere to put it right now. So that's why. But this is there a name? This is the Blues. It's BFL 23 micron merino, sari silk, and stellina. Isn't that pretty? I'm probably going to take that big chunk out because it's bothering me. I'll probably spin this on my e-spinner because that's what I normally use when I have yarn that has bits in it. For some reason, my hands do not like bits, but this is really pretty. It smells sheepy. I like it. But yeah, so I got this. Is this a pound? Half a pound. Okay, so 8 ounces of this one. This will be fun. Okay, that's that. And you need to get out. Get out does not mean come forward. All right, you guys ready for the Haunui wool? You ready for the samplers? Okay. No. Stay over there. All right, so this sampler is the medium wools, and this is what you would get if you bought it. Because this one's not curated. This one is exactly what you would get if you ordered it yourself. And there are some available. I checked. Let's see, should I go dark to light or light to dark? Let's go light to dark. This one's darker. Okay, ready? So excited. Okay, this one is, these are all, I think all but the last one are 100% Haunui wool. Lost a card, hang on. I don't want to mix up my cards. I think the last one, nope, these are all 100% wool. Okay, these are all 100% wool. All right, so this is Fog. I'm just gonna hold them up. Yes, let's use my arm. Fog. Make sure I don't lose the cards. Keep these in order. Probably should have planned this out better. All right, Fog. Oatmeal. I'm gonna show them to you after I drape them. Fudge. Fudge. All right. We got toffee. Storm. Sorry, don't want to mix up my cards. Spice. I think this one should have gone ahead of that one. Hold on. Let me just switch out those cards. Storm. Toffee. All right. No. Oh, maybe it was right. Oh, this one bothers me. Hold on. No. Ugh. All right, whatever. Did I switch this back and forth? I did. Okay. I'll have to watch the video back. All right, anyway. Confusing myself. All right. Chocolate. I love that it's all candies. Oh, my braid's coming apart. Hold on. Chocolate. And midnight. Those are pretty. I do think this one needs to go ahead of this one, right? Oh, come on. I don't know, whatever. All right, so that's these. Is it focusing? Maybe. These are the mediums. Lay them down like that. Let's see. It's not itchy. It's not itchy. All right. So these are, let's see what the lowest one is. Between 26 and 27 microns. I likes. All undyed, my friends. Just the variety of color is amazing. Okay, so that's these. Put these in order. And then look at the video to make sure I got those two in the right order. Okay, so that's those. And then, oh, dogs. Okay, don't touch. Stick that right there. All right. Now, the comb top sampler is going to be different from what you would get if you ordered it, because I ordered, well, she played around with my order so I wouldn't get duplicates. I said that already, but just a reminder. First and foremost, I got some more ebony silk. This is the same one I showed you guys previously, and you know, it was $16 and I had to buy some more. So I bought some more. Hopefully I have enough for a garment. I hope I do. Look at this color. I'm in love with this color. It's delightful. Okay. I love it. I'm so happy. I cannot wait to spin it all. Okay. I'm going to practice. I'm going to try really hard to spin thinner, because I think primarily my default spin is like a sport DK. I really want to try to spin a little bit thinner. Stretch this out a bit so I can make a nice flowy garment. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I love it. Okay. Excited. Okay. That's all I meant to order. Now let's look at the other colors. And she said she sent, like I told her about my whole hand thing, or hand neck thing, and she sent me extra fiber as a pick-me-up. that nice? Anyway, I'm not sure which one is the extra. It's one of the ones with silk in it. But let me put these in some kind of order. Hopefully I do better than my last. Let me put these in some kind of order. Yeah, that one's lighter. And then this one. It's going to be the same mix-up. What it is one of them has like a grayer base than a tanner base. So I'm going to constantly like switch them back and forth. Because my brain will not let it. Yeah, this is going to be the same issue. It's fine. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these. Okay. So yeah, I think you would get 8 maybe with the original. I can't remember. Anyway, I will link it below. But here we go. Oh no, it's stuck in the knot. Hang on. It's stuck in the knot of the bag. I don't want to pull it. Now, I will say that shipping does not normally take a month. My first order came in like no time. I think this was just the U.S. Postal Service being jerks. Because it sat in California for a really long time. Okay, this is pearl. Now, these have silk in them. Or this one does. So, yeah, it's shiny and bright. And we have... This is pretty. This one is oatmeal. Did you guys know you were going to come on here and watch me open things? This one is okay. Fog is 100% wool. All right, so I'm going to set this over here. All right, so fog is 100% wool. These are 70-30. This one's 100% wool. Oatmeal. Oh, so to compare oatmeal silk to just regular oatmeal. So oatmeal silk, regular oatmeal. Down up there. Keep them separate. You gotta keep them separated. Remember? Yeah. This one's definitely got to have silk in it. Oh, it's stuck in the knot. Hang on. These knots are tight. Oh, I might have to pull you because my fingers don't work. Go on. I'm going to have to pull it. Wool is strong. Hold on. Sorry, you guys. I was not prepared. Well, I was sort of prepared. The bags are ripped open. There we go. There. All right. This one is 80-20 silk toffee. Sorry, the knots. Oh, please. Open quicker. If I had a hook over here. Come out. What was that one? All right. This one is 100% wool. This is stone. Up there. My body is a wool display rack. Okay. The knots. The fiber's stuck in the knots on the small bags. All right. This is 100% wool. It's a mixture of oatmeal, fudge, and toffee. Not pretty. No, quit falling. If my window was open, this would be hilarious. Okay, this is 100% wool slate. Trying to keep the wools separate. Oh, I like this color. Again with the knots. All right, let me draft you and I'll pull you out later. That tells me which bag you went in. There's that one. Oh wait, no, 100% wool. That goes here. All right, I think the last one might be wool too. Yes, and this one's wool. And this one is Fog, Slate, and Midnight. I really like this one. Look at that. All right, it's there. So that's the wools. These are the silks. They great. And like I said, these are not all of the, you know, Haunui and like these are the only silks they have. That's not true. It's just this is the sampling that I got. So yay, gorgeousness, gorgeousness. And these are, so I told you guys the silks were 70-30 except for the toffee, which was 80-20. And then all of the wools, let's see, this one is a mixture of 27 and 26 microns. 22, a mixture of 27, 26, 22, 20, 23. Gorgeousness. I am so excited. I can't wait to play with them all. Like, am I going to blend them all together? Am I going to, I think this wants to be a fade. But with what? I don't know. It depends on how thick I spin them, how thin I spin them, however, whatever. Anyway, but the really cool thing is their samplers are 50 grams each. So big samplers, y'all, big samplers. I am so excited. It's all super soft. None of this is scratchy. None of it. None of it is scratchy. And you would think, you know, 26 micron would feel scratchy. Nope. I'm stoked. Maybe it's the 30 microns that are scratchy or itchy, whatever the word is. But y'all know I'm the most excited about this, right? Yes. But that's it. That's all I got. Oh, this is the ebony that I dyed. So I dyed it black because of course I did. Where did the one I spun go? So this is what ebony looks like. This is what ebony looks like dyed black. Why'd I dye it? I don't know, because I could. Anywho, I have not gotten back to regular dyeing. I was offered a chance to participate in the yarn crawl because I hadn't signed up for any trunk shows this year for the yarn crawl. I don't think I'm going to. Partially because I don't think I could dye up enough quantity with trying not to irritate my back or my neck with lifting the things. And partially because I'll be out of town for the first weekend of the yarn crawl, and that's the weekend where you make the most. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to participate in the yarn crawl as a dyer this year. I am scheduled, because there's still slots available if you're local, to be on the North Yarn Crawl bus. The Yarn Crawl bus is open to non-guild members this year. So join us. We're just going to ride the bus and knit and chat and, you know, go to the stores that are on the north leg of the Yarn Crawl. FYI, I never sign up for the South bus because I'm in the South and I can drive to all those stores and do on a frequent basis. So I always sign up for the North one because, like I was telling y'all last time, Quick Sided Fibers and Yarn and You are quite a ways away from me. So I like just to be on the bus for the North Yarn Crawl because then I get to go to all those stores without having to drive so much. I just drive to one place and then I ride the bus and then I'm home by dinner. So I don't have to worry about the dogs that day. So yeah, join us. It's fun because they do prizes. Like when you're on the yarn bus, they do like random prizes. throughout the day. Between each stop, they'll pull like a prize. So you could win some free yarn. A lot of the shops on the yarn crawl do door prizes. I think the first year that I went in the yarn crawl, I won, I think it was a $50 gift card from McKinney Knittery. So yeah, join us. Apparently, Amy of, Amy, y'all know, the yarn, the French yarn. Oh my God. La bien amie. Her. She was here yesterday and I forgot. She was in McKinney Knittery yesterday. Whatever. I didn't need to go buy yarn. I had errands to run. Plus her yarn's kind of pricey and I'm trying to be good. Fiber doesn't count. This fiber was not that expensive, you guys. It's surprisingly reasonably priced. So get you some before we all take it all. So yes, I will link Haunui or Haunui wool at the bottom. They are fantastic. I believe the shepherdess is Harriet. She's so nice, very nice. And she sent me all the things and I'm super stoked. I can't wait to spin everything. But anyway, that's all I have. Oh, forgot the yarn crawl. The reason I'm not going to be participating in the first weekend of the yarn crawl is because I'm going to Salem. And I keep having to remind myself that I plan to go because I've already bought a ticket. They're free, but you buy the ticket so they have an idea of how many people are going to be there. So yeah, they're free. So yeah, Salem, Mass. I'm going to be there for that weekend. I need to book my travel. So yeah, I'll be there. For the first weekend of the yarn crawl in Texas, I'll be in Massachusetts. And that's kind of cool because I have friends that live in Boston. So hopefully I get to see some like familiar faces. And Ro's going to be there and from Home Row Fiber. And it's just going to be a good time. So if you are able, come hang out in Massachusetts, East Coast. Anyway, the dogs are acting a fool, so I'm gonna go. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Or had a great weekend, because the weekend is over. Have a good week. Anyway, bye guys.